This question is from the topic straight lines. If sum of squares of all real values of alpha for which these three lines do not form a triangle is P, which means P equal to number of possible values of alpha, 1 value, 2 value, etc. Whatever the value, we need to take this sum. And what is the criteria to find the value of alpha? Alpha should be selected in such a way that these three lines shouldn't form a triangle. That's a condition. Then greatest integer less than or equal to P, which means we need to find our answer is greatest integer value of P. Now we have three lines. Three lines can form a triangle if they intersect at three distinct points, or one they will be intersecting pairwise. Now what is the condition three lines doesn't form a triangle? One condition, they can be concurrent, which means they can be intersecting at a single point. In order to find the value of alpha in that case, it is of the form line of 0, which means the LHS part is 0 here. Just write the determinant forming the coefficients and constant term. So we can form the value of determinant value will be, write all the coefficient. Here it is 2, minus 1, 3, 2, minus 1, 3 is the constant term. Here 3, 6, 3, 1, 6, 3, 1, and here alpha 2 minus 2. Just write these value. Then the determinant will be 0. If the determinant value is 0, means all three lines will be concurrent. They intersect at a single point. Now we can solve this value of determinant. If you want, you can use the elementary operation, or you can directly go with the SARS method. But performing one elementary operation will make the calculation process easy. That is, I am adding this row 3 to row 2, which means our row 2 will be equal to row 2 plus row 3, which means we can add 2, 6 alpha. First row is constant. When you add it, 2, 3 plus minus 1 will be 2, and when you add here 1 plus 3 will be 4. When you add it will be 0, and 3, 1 minus 2 equal to 0. Now if you can also take values common from a row wise or column wise, you can take values common. Here I am taking 2 from this column, first column. So when you take 2 outside, it will be 2 times 2, 6 alpha, 1, 2, 0, 3, 1 minus 2 equal to 0. When you divide it, it will be gone. You can cancel this 2. This 2 will be divided and it will be 0. Now we can apply the RS method and calculate the value of determinant. 2, 6 alpha, 1, 2, 0, 3, 1 minus 2, and 2, 6 alpha, 1, 2, 0. Just repeat the first two columns. First two columns, I repeated the first two columns. Then when you gross it, this will be 2 into 2, 4, 4 into minus 2, minus 8. Again, 1 into alpha will be alpha. Then here it will be 0 because we are multiplying with the 0. Now if you are going to with the opposite direction, you should take the negative sign of the product. What will be the value? Alpha into 2 into 6, 3 will be 6 alpha. So 6 alpha, but it is in the opposite direction. We should consider minus 6 alpha. Here there is one 0, no need to consider. When you multiply here, you will get minus 2 into 6 will be minus 12, minus 12 into 1 will be minus 12. Then you need to consider the opposite sign, which is equal to 0. The determinant value will be 0. Now when you simplify, you will get the value as 12 and 4, 8. When you add, you will get 4, and minus alpha minus 6 alpha will be minus 5 alpha equal to 0. When you simplify, alpha equal to 4 by 5. This is the one condition. All three lines are concurrent. Now there is one more possibility. If two lines are parallel and one line is not parallel, that's the other condition, which means we need to consider first line is, see, when you take the ratio of the coefficient, it is clear that these two lines are not parallel. These two lines are not parallel. See, the ratio won't be same. Now, which means when you take the ratio of x coefficient, what will you get? It is 1 by 3. When you take the coefficient of y, it will be minus 1 by 3. The ratio of coefficients are not same. Or you can simply say the coefficient of x and y are identical, then the lines will be intersecting. Are they identical? Here they are not identical, or they should be in a proportion. Now, first case we can consider this line is parallel to this line, which means when you take the ratio 2 by alpha equal to minus 1 by 2, just take the ratio of x and y coefficients respectively. It should be corresponding. Now alpha value will be equal to this minus will be here and 2 will be here, it will be -4. Now in second case, I am considering this line is parallel to this line. When you take the ratio, what will you get? You will get the possible value of alpha by as 6 by alpha equal to 3 by 2, and 3 and this value you can cancel, it will be 2 here. When you cross multiply, 4 equal to alpha. So which means we have got the different values of alpha as -4, +4, 4 by 5. Now what is the value of p? P is the square of sum of possible values of alpha. 4 square is -4 square is 16, plus 4 square is again 16, and this value will be 16 divided by 25, or it will give a decimal value, which means this will be p value will be 32 plus 16 divided by 25. And what is the value of greater than the value of p? It will be 32 only, because this will only give a fractional value. It is not even bigger than 1, not even close to 1, which means our greater than the value of alpha value of p will be 32. Our final answer is 32.